Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy inquiries Lawrence SaintVictor shares Carter's heartbreaking secret in Carter's allegiance. Remy's spy games, Brooke's predicament. Previews for The Bold and the Beautiful's next 2 weeks, which air from November 18th to November 29th, indicate that Electra Forrester and Will Spencer will share a passionate encounter, but it's just the beginning. During the week of November 18th to 22nd, Remy Price will travel to Los Angeles and watch Electra remotely with Will. When Remy is done spying, he will ambush Electra and admit that he came to Los Angeles for her. In the B&B weekly preview video, Electra comes out as friendly and unafraid with Remy, but this may not be the case. Maybe Remy still doesn't know who is pursuing Electra, or maybe this is just her delusion. Although Electra is clearly escaping a suspicious man from her past, she might not be aware that he is the cause of her issues if Remy followed her anonymously. It's probable that Remy was causing difficulty while feigning to be protective and sympathetic. In any event, our predictions suggest that Electra and Will experience a lot of turmoil as a result of Remy's stay in LA. The world will soon learn about Remy's darker side. We should also talk about a potential obstacle to Carter Walton's plan to buy Forrester. When Brooke Logan learns of the plan to oust Ridge and Steffy Forrester from their CEO positions, she will be appalled because she will be listening in on Carter and Hope Logan's conversation. Carter can use that LLC and some shrewdness to control Forrester with Hope, but Brooke might jeopardize their strategy. However, Hope may plead with Brooke to remain silent because this may be her only chance to return to Forrester Creations and re-establish her line. John Finnegan will take care of Ridge's questions and more of Brooke's badgering. Finn will remain faithful to Steffy, though, and will do anything she says is right at Forrester Creations, especially when it comes to Hope. Taylor Hayes will appreciate that loyalty and maybe even praise Finn for sticking with Steffy during their next conversation. In the interim, Steffy will remain doubtful of Ridge's hopes for harmony between the Logans and the Forresters. That may not be possible from Steffy's point of view. After Carter again implores Ridge to bring Hope back and implement his ideas for a luxury firm, Ridge will have a lot on his mind. Ridge's perspective on the situation started to shift slightly in Carter's favor. On the other hand, Steffy will begin to believe that Carter is more loyal to the Logans than the Forresters. Steffy will wonder if Carter really fits at Forrester Creations, but Ridge won't think they can work without him on the team. All of this, of course, may be a prelude to Carter's coup and his disclosure about the LLC. If Carter can remove Ridge and Steffy's Forrester dominance, there will be total chaos. This is especially true if Carter is always carrying Hope. Steffy, Ridge, and Eric Forrester will definitely lose it at some point. If Brooke just watches things happen, it won't go well. In the next episodes, Ridge may find out that Brooke was aware of what was going to happen but decided not to tell him. In the meanwhile, the week of November 25th to 29th can see a lot of tension. It's reasonable to anticipate that Carter and Hope won't be invited to any Thanksgiving festivities in Forrester if their plan is successful. He'll come up with some of his own ideas to get closer to Electra after he returns with Remy. When they first meet, Will be worried about Remy and worry that Electra might be in danger? There will be more anticipation over the next 2 weeks, based on teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful. For more on all the major announcements and fascinating implications, return often. Lawrence SaintVictor reveals Carter's terrible truth. Before Carter and Hope were paired on The Bold and the Beautiful, he mentioned that the COO of Forrester Creations was known to date around. This made our eyes pop. Mr. Walks the Straight and Narrow is a player off-screen, we inquired. Really? Jacqueline McInnes would teases a very intense moment and lots of twists as Steffy moves on to step number 2 in her plan to overthrow the Logans in this bright and beautiful exclusive. It turns out that we weren't the only ones who were taken aback by the announcement. The actor Lawrence SaintVictor also remarked upon watching it. You watch the show and you see what goes on in these offices and these homes, so it's interesting, right, he says, but these characters also have lives outside of what you see. In The Young and the Restless/Bold and the Beautiful crossover, episode 9336, we discuss the upcoming premiere of the CBS original daytime series The Bold and the Beautiful on the CBS television network. Pictured are Lawrence St. Vincent and Alexis Gobe. The actor believes that his alter ego had a social life long before Hope Carter probably went out on dates. He says, "I imagine he dated a lot, and it wasn't fulfilling. He is a man looking for a long-term partnership. If it isn't marriage, it isn't satisfying to him." SaintVictor admits, nonetheless, that he had reservations about his own concept. The truth could be much more grim. "To tell the truth, I thought, do you really date around, or do you just stay late at work and you're a workaholic because that's how you handle being alone?" when he said that. There is a tiny question mark there, in my opinion. Steffy's burning to death thanks to Carter's revenge plan and Hope. After Hope was dismissed, the writers of Bold and Beautiful revealed something shocking in Friday's episode. The setting was created for her past to have its correspondence transmitted to her present, and we received some quite cute Will/Electra items in the interim. What did and did not work? Let's talk about. Ladies, get out of here. Willie Nelson famously saying, "You've got to know when to hold M, know when to fold M." Kenny Rogers did not sing this line as I had initially written. Recognize when to run and when to stroll away. In light of this, please puzzle me, why haven't Donna, Katie, and Brooke left Forrester? Given that he has long backed the Logan sisters, I believe that even Eric would now endorse that choice. This week, Katie sort of defended her niece Hope's name and reputation for a little while before rushing down to the showroom to talk to Will about his romantic life. Ridge has essentially done nothing but watch as Steffy verbally abuses Brooke. B&B at Brooke Steffy Ridge. The importance of the Logan women in the history of Forrester Creations has been repeatedly emphasized. Now that they've spoken the words, it's time for them to act on them. All Katie and Brooke need to do is go straight to Bill's office, their mutual ex, and propose that he assist them in starting a fashion label that will rival Forrester. Believe me, if it means either A, getting another chance with Brooke and or Katie, or B, sticking it to the dressmaker, also known as Ridge, Bill will throw money at them. Beautiful and Bold, a picture shoot with Jackie Owen models. I also pitch this as a personal dream story whenever I have the chance. Let's face it, who among the devoted followers of Bold and Beautiful doesn't miss the classic fashion war between Forrester and the original Spectre fashions? Or when Jackie and her team performed sultry fashion shows that were almost as good as the Brooks bedroom collection. But on Friday, everything was different. And just like that. I am aware of this show's lack of nuance. Therefore, I should have noticed that Carter brought up that LLC in multiple encounters. However, when he and Hope discovered they could use the document to seize control of Forrester Creations, I was pretty much taken aback. Do I truly believe it would be that simple now? No. However, I am not an attorney, and I acquired everything I know about the corporate sector from watching Succession. I only learned some incredibly inventive ways to use profanity from it. Anyway, it's quite obvious that Steffy will stick to her decision, and the scenes for next week suggest that Carter is essentially going to give her one last chance. For the programs that air next week, I have 3 words: bring them on. I'll be honest, I adore Steffy when she's acting like a boss. Jacqueline McInnes Wood performs it flawlessly. And may I just add that, considering how very different she is from her frequently sour alter ego in real life, it demonstrates what a strong actress she is. Throughout this journey, Steffy has never been more like her namesake grandmother, Steffy. Heck, one of Stephanie's favorite stunts was slapping people without consequence, so I half expect her to start doing it now. Can't recall? Watch the video down below. Till next week. Do you recall how I said before that this show has developed the unfortunate habit of only having events on Fridays? The second significant event that occurred at the conclusion of this week was that Bill received another letter from Luna, who was imprisoned. Having the inmate write that she is only permitted to send 1 letter per week was kind of inventive. That fits in well with the show's storytelling style of must-see Friday. However, how should we interpret Bill's response to her most recent letter? He started to burn it, paused, thought back to their previous lip lock, and then looked thoughtful before tearing up the letter. Does this imply that Bill had feelings for the young woman he believed to be his daughter? It's totally feasible because Bold and Beautiful prefers to keep things in the family. Absent from action. Ivy's return to the canvas makes me very happy, so why don't we see her hanging out with Liam? Ivy made it apparent that she was still interested in Liam during her most recent swing through town, and they even exchanged a kiss. Clifton Scott and Brewer Ashley. I understand that the purpose of Ivy's and Ashley Brewer's return was to present her niece, Electra. But why overlook a well-known couple with a history of murder, especially because Liam has been terribly useless lately? Meanwhile, it was a wise move to use the jewelry line's promotion to draw attention to Electra from a man who was obviously fascinated with her, whether he was a fan or an ex. It was beneficial that they asked Electra to discuss how she has taken every precaution to remove her digital imprint, even though social media is widely used in today's world. Does adding danger to the Will/Electra relationship at this early stage seem premature? Most likely. However, Crew Morrow and Linnea Grace are so cute that I'm okay with them taking center stage for a bit. Unrelated thoughts. It's easy to tell when the authors of this program are stuck on a term. It was hard on Tuesday, and if you said it once, you'd hear it 50 times. Taylor Brooke B&B. Although I enjoyed the Taylor/Brooke interactions this week, it appeared that the brunette is indeed prepared to go after Ridge once more. Perhaps Taylor should look in the mirror more often and spend less time critiquing Hope's actions. Doctor, take care of yourself. I assume Sheila has simply moved past her fixation with everything Finn? Scary Sheila is missed. Carter's Forrester takeover scheme, Luna is angry at Bill. According to Friday, November 15th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will Spencer and Bill Spencer enjoyed lunch together at his house. Bill was shocked to hear that he was falling for a Forrester since it gave Will a chance to brag about what a unique girl Electra Forrester was. Will also made Electra swoon in the design office. Electra confided in Ivy Forrester, though, about her worry that her history might destroy everything. Even though Electra mentioned keeping a big secret, Ivy maintained that she should feel embarrassed of it and that it wasn't her fault. Nevertheless, Electra was concerned that Will might not have the same feelings about her if he learned. Ivy promised to keep Electra safe, but Electra was worried about the attention her name and looks may draw from people all over the world. Electra became concerned that he would discover her. When Will later saw Electra, he told her that he had been discussing her with Bill. She was uncomfortable when they embraced after Will expressed his desire to learn everything there was to know about Electra. Remy Price, Electra's stalker, kept examining the online news release and Electra's picture wall and other places. "I'm coming to get Electra," Remy said menacingly. Eric Forrester was uneasy with Hope Logan's termination at Forrester Creations, and Zend Forrester Dominguez also expressed additional dissatisfaction. Zend was told that they would find a position for him in the company by Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, but she stated that Hope was done and didn't want to hear her name again. Carter Walton had an epiphany at the cabin during Friday's B&B episode, and he produced the LLC agreement that Rich Forrester had requested he draft for Forrester. Carter encouraged Hope to review the management structure section and claimed that this was the solution. According to Carter, the person in command of Forrester Creations was whoever was listed. According to Carter, the Forresters would sign anything he presented to them because they never reviewed these kinds of documents. Hope felt Carter Walton, CEO, had a good ring to it, especially since she knew Carter was discussing taking over Forrester Creations. After kissing Hope and suggesting that they might manage Forrester Creations together, Carter began to have second thoughts. Hope emphasized how undervalued he was in the company, even though Carter wasn't sure he could fool Ridge and Eric in this way. Hope was afraid that Steffy may destroy Forrester Creations because of a small grudge against the Logans. Hope said that perhaps they should seize the opportunity to change their situation. Hope placed her palm over Carter's as he signed the document and scrawled his name after she predicted that they would pull this off together. He read another letter from Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, who informed him that she was only permitted one each week, while he was back with Bill. Luna intended to write Bill all of her correspondence, implying that he was the only one who truly understood her. Luna acknowledged that Bill regretted some of his decisions after stating that he realized the harm that a turbulent upbringing might cause. Luna believed they had a strong bond and could relate to one another. Luna claimed she missed Bill and hoped a small part of him missed her too, after implying that their unique bond and memories kept her going while she was incarcerated. Bill recalled telling Luna that he will always hold a particular place in his heart. Bill reached for the lighter, but he avoided setting Luna's most recent letter on fire. Instead, with a sigh, Bill crumpled it and tossed it across the room. Bill appeared to be angry at himself for continuing to care. Luna, meantime, was smirking in her cell. We'll keep you updated on all the incredible news that lies ahead because, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna still has some surprises in store. Jacqueline McInnes Wood dishes on mind-blowing twists in The Bold and the Beautiful. Jacqueline McInnes Wood, who plays the iconic Steffy Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful, recently teased some jaw-dropping developments coming to the show. Speaking in an exclusive interview, the Emmy-winning actress promised viewers a series of twists that will shock even the most seasoned fans of the soap. Steffy's world turns upside down. Jacqueline hinted that Steffy will face challenges unlike anything she's encountered before. What's coming up for Steffy is going to be a whirlwind. It's not just about romance or family, it's about power, legacy, and survival, she said. What we know so far *. 1. A stunning revelation *. Steffy will uncover a secret that could change the Forrester family forever. Jacqueline teased, this isn't just a ripple in the pond, it's a tsunami. Could it involve Ridge's past or a buried family scandal? Or perhaps it ties to the ongoing tensions with the Logans? 2. Romantic turmoil *. Jacqueline shared that Steffy's relationship with Finn will be tested in unimaginable ways. There's so much love between them, but love isn't always enough, she hinted. Could Finn's loyalty to Hope or a resurfacing of his Sheila ties be the culprit? 3. Clashing loyalties *. The Forrester vs. Logan rivalry is about to explode. Steffy's battle with Hope takes a more personal and bitter turn, with Jacqueline hinting that lines will be crossed that can't be uncrossed. No one is safe. Jacqueline revealed that the twists ahead don't just affect Steffy. This is a storyline that pulls everyone in. It's one of those moments where no one in the Forrester, Logan, or Spencer families comes out unscathed. Fan theories about the twists *. 1. A family betrayal *. Could someone close to Steffy turn on her, forcing her to fight for her place in the Forrester legacy? 2. Hope and Finn connection *. Fans speculate that Finn and Hope may share a secret that could devastate Steffy. 3. Steffy's secret weapon *. Some fans wonder if Steffy will dig up dirt on her rivals, only to have it backfire spectacularly. Behind the scenes, Jacqueline's perspective. Jacqueline expressed her excitement about the material, calling it some of the best writing I've seen in years. She added, what I love about this storyline is how layered it is. There are no easy villains or heroes, it's all about perspective. On playing Steffy *. Jacqueline acknowledged that Steffy's confidence and resilience inspire her. She's fierce, but she's also vulnerable. This next chapter will show both sides of her in ways we haven't seen before. She also praised her co-stars, particularly Tanner Novlan, Finn, and Annika Noel, Hope, for bringing intensity and authenticity to their roles. What fans can expect. High-stakes drama *. The twists promise to upend alliances, create new rivalries, and possibly reintroduce some familiar faces. Emotional depth *. Jacqueline emphasized that the upcoming episodes will tug at viewers' heartstrings. This isn't just drama for drama's sake. It's going to hit home emotionally. Unexpected endings *. Even the most loyal fans won't see this coming, she said with a laugh. With Jacqueline McInnes Wood hyping up these upcoming twists, The Bold and the Beautiful is clearly gearing up for a must-watch season. From romantic betrayals to family upheavals, it sounds like Steffy and the Forresters are in for the ride of their lives. Stay tuned for what promises to be an unforgettable series of episodes.